Well, wildfires have burned more than 60,000 hectares of land so far in France this year. That is 6 times the full-year average. A blaze that had scorched the Gironde region in July rekindled earlier this week and is now raging for a 4th straight day. Authorities warned of an explosive cocktail of conditions with heat, wind, and dry vegetation helping fan the flames. For more, let's cross to Marignac and speak to our reporter, Luke Shrago. Hello to you. Luke, you're standing outside an airbase in Marignac where some international aid has been arriving. Tell us more.
Yes, this is Airbase 106 at Marignac, just outside Bordeaux. We were privileged enough to be able to go on a tour around the facility this morning. We saw the runway where there are at least 3 that we could see Canadair water bombers, you could call them, the technical aircraft these for firefighting. We saw the Dash moving in for refueling as well, and that's an enormous relief to beleaguered French firefighters here in the Gironde. What's more is that those that have come from other countries, the ones we saw had come from Greece and from Italy. The Italian ones can in fact stay longer. They are with fires in their own country under control. They can stay as long as is needed to help fight the French fires. Now, the question of why are they still here on the runway? Why aren't they out? Well, there's been a means and a dispositif put in place for them to go out with the French on patrol. What they need to do is, like each of those, they all work together, and each aircraft follows 2 French aircraft at the same time. There is an entire process that has been put very rapidly into place. Again, it's a major relief for French firefighters because they've seen all of this aid starting to arrive on the Thursday, even more due on the Friday as well, in terms of ground forces and personnel as well, coming from Austria and Poland, Germany and Romania beginning to arrive here in the Gironde. 101 firefighting technical vehicles in total and 361 personnel.
Yeah, and Luke, just the fact that France is receiving so much international help means that it's clearly having trouble putting out these fires.
It's clearly that it has been called a major catastrophe. It's some of the biggest fires we've seen in quite some time, and it's not going away anytime soon. Now, we did see some slower progress in the fires overnight. There was little wind during the night, and that firefighters have told us that has helped their situation. But what we can look at has really been a success is the efforts of the firefighters themselves. The use of clear cutting to create fire breaks to prevent the fire from spreading through dense vegetation, and the use of chemical retardants, those BOP from aerial vehicles, from technical aircraft. Now, we saw the area where they were filled up earlier. One of the aircraft came in. It was on the ground for less than 10 minutes. Very rapid process. Now, we're told that it's this orange sort of like substance that you can see. You may have seen it in pictures on television elsewhere. It's the equivalent to 10,000 litres of water and 5 times more effective. Now, by slowing the blazes down, but it gives firefighters on the ground a lot more time to go in and control the area before the blaze takes back up. It makes their work a lot easier. So having more of these vehicles present helps in an awfully big way. Now, there is still, however, concern. The fire is still progressing in all directions. The fact that the weather is absolutely scorching has given rise to the conditions that can indeed still spread. They're not yet able to predict it, and it is being very hard to contain, so it's being monitored very closely.
All right, Luke, thank you very much. Luke Shrago.